Ellis Chapman, welcome to Shelbourne Football Club.
Thank you very much. Very excited to be here. It was a great welcoming from the lads and the staff, and they made me feel at home straight away.
You've had a few weeks to settle in. When you initially signed, you were over in England. How's your first few weeks with the club been?
Oh, it's been amazing. Yeah, I've been obviously met all the lads, met all the staff. They've been amazing with me. You know, learning the way that the football club want to play and what they want to do this season. So, yeah, it's been great.
How did the signing come about?
Well, throughout the season, I knew there was a little bit of interest there. I met with Luke Byrne, and then I had a meeting with the gaffer, and it came through that really. Yeah.
Well, what did he say that convinced you that staying in Ireland was the right option for you?
just like how he's gonna improve me as a player, which is very important for me because I want to keep getting better and better and keep learning about the game, and learn how I can get better as well. And yeah.
It was your first year, obviously, away from home last year. I'm sure it has its own challenges. What was it about the offer to come to the Shells that made you commit to another year away from home?
I think it's how impressed I was playing against them last season, and coming to Tolka Park and witnessing firsthand the atmosphere and how much love the fans have for the club. It's something I wanted to be a part of.
You took to the league really well. You lit it up. Was that something you had expected when you came over?
Being honest, no. I was saying a few moments ago how before I joined Sligo I was more of a sit-in midfielder, and after the first pre-season friendly with Sligo, I got moved a bit further forward, and from that moment on it was like I fell in love with the game again. Enjoying my football, scoring goals, and something I'd like to recreate this year.
Was it nice to go from in England you're probably not getting a consistent run of games to being a very important part of that Sligo team last year?
Oh yeah, it's I always say it's so important for players, and I'm 24 now, so I still count myself as young. It's getting game time and playing week in, week out. You play your best football when you're happy and you're comfortable, and that's something I would like to do again this year.
You mentioned finding your love for football. That's shown then on the pitch, because some of the form last year from yourself was really positive.
No, yeah, it was great. It was great. I really enjoyed it. There's no better feeling than scoring a goal. So hopefully I can do that many more times this year.
What were your first impressions of the League of Ireland?
It was great. Being honest, I didn't know much about it before I came. However, I seen, firsthand, it was how competitive it was and how anybody can beat anybody. So you have to be on it every single game. So yeah, there's a lot of good players, a lot of good teams in this league.
You're on the winning side a few times on trips to Tolka last year.
No, yeah, it was. But when you come to the clubs like Shells and these Dublin teams, you have to be on it. Otherwise, you get punished. And luckily for us that day, we played well. So.
Your game, that's probably the most eye-catching element was the goals from midfield. Is that something that little bit of a move forward has probably been career-defining, and given that chance to play a more advanced role? Has that been career-defining for you?
Oh yeah, definitely. I've learned a lot from it. As a midfielder, if you can score goals and even assists from midfield, it makes such a difference to the team, and sometimes it wins your games. And that's what I've learned from it. As
an attacking player, looking to always improve your game, when Damen Duff says you can do that, probably one of the best attackers Ireland has ever produced, that must give you a big lift. Oh no, yeah, definitely. I'm really looking forward to playing under him. So. What kind of group is it? Did you know anyone in the group?
I knew Sam Bone a little bit from when I was on loan at Oldham. He came for a few days, so he's welcoming well and he's looked after me. So.
Will it be nice to get in front of that Riverside and not have people screaming at you?
No, yeah, no. I got a little bit of abuse last year from a lot of teams, but. When I came here, I could see the love and the passion that these fans have, and I wanted to play in front of them. So,
how's the body at the moment?
Yeah, feeling good. Yeah, feeling good. I absolutely can't wait for the first game, and so I can show the fans what I can do.
First game, obviously a big one. Hopefully a packed Tolka for the President's Cup. Great occasion to be involved with, and then starting as big as they come with Derry in the first league game. It's one of those, you said any team can beat any team. It's a tough start, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's a tough start. However, because the league format's different here compared to England, so you play everyone 4 times obviously, so you get an idea of everybody. However, like I've said before, whatever game you're playing, whoever you're playing up against, you've got to be on it, and if you're not, you do get punished. So yeah, it's a difficult start, but we'll give 100% to try and win those games.
Going back to England was probably on the radar for you. You must be delighted now that you've found a club in Ireland to extend your stay with.
No, yeah, I'm delighted to be here. I had a couple options, yeah. However, the important thing for me was going to a team that I'm going to keep improving as a player and getting that game time, and what better place to come than the champions.
Watching Shells from, I suppose, the opposition lines last year, what kind of team were they?
They were very hard to play against, resolute, defensively solid, and they had some very good attacking players as well. So they were all round had a great team, and they were very difficult to play against. And I keep saying it, you have to be on it, you have to be fully focused against teams like that. So
you had a great tally of goals last year from midfield, and I guess that advanced role. You said off camera that you wanted to score a few more.
No, yeah, obviously scoring a goal is one of the best feelings in the world, and if I can do that a lot more times this year, then that would be great, and that's the aim. However, if I don't score any goals and we win all the games, and then I'll take that, no problem.
Welcome to the champions. We're delighted to have you.
Thank you very much.